You're in a train station. You see the train is coming. 5 people are tied up on the train track. You could save them. You got to pull a lever. The train switches, goes on to another track, and somebody that you love is tied up on that track. What would you do?
I think we know the answer.
Let the universe make the decision of who dies.
Depends on which loved one.
Sorry to the 5 people.
I'll give you a Jewish answer.
Finally, try to save all of them. I can't leave 5 people in here.
Welcome to NYC. We are in Washington Square Park conducting an informal survey to see how everyday New Yorkers respond to the trolley problem. It's a classical thought experiment. Be sure to watch until the end to see the final score. Additionally, make sure to stick around for the conclusion where we'll explore the deeper implications of the responses we receive. Now, let's get into it and find out how diabolical New Yorkers really are. Come on! Train is coming, 5 people are tied up. You pull the lever, you save the 5 people, but that one person you love is gonna die. What would you do?
I have to try to save all of them. I can't leave 5 people in here.
But you know how it is, you gotta make a decision.
This is really a tricky question because 5 is greater than 1. I'm in the middle of this. I feel like if it was my mom, my instinct is telling me to save my mom. But 5 other people, it's just damn. But I'll just save my mom for now because, that's my mom. But
Okay, you would save mom. What would you do?
Sorry to the 5 people.
Let's say if the person you love is not somebody you love that much. It's a good friend, and the 5 are people you look up to. Would that change the dynamics?
It would. Let's say it was Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift,
And
forget about it.
someone that I just an acquaintance or something. Yes. I guess I would miss Taylor more than that person.
So you would take out that one person.
Yes.
What would you do?
It's just an ethical decision of let nature, let the universe make the decision of who dies, not me. I'm not responsible for other people's death.
You are implicitly allowing the 5 people to die.
Correct. That's basically non-action can produce results that you didn't intend to.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do. It depends on how you're feeling, what you ate for dinner. I think it just depends on where you would be, and that's the decision you would make based on
all those
your
variables.
Right.
So let's say if it was the 5 people, they were world leaders, or people that you would think they're important, you still wouldn't make a decision.
I'll give you a Jewish answer. So according to Jewish law, one is not allowed to kill one to save others. This sadly, of course, came up a lot during the Holocaust and various points during Jewish history. Maybe I would jump on the track if the train is not yet moving and try to unhinge them as quickly as possible. Yeah, great question.
Would you pull the lever and take out the loved one to save 5 strangers?
Depends on which loved one. So you never know what you're going to do in a situation like that because you probably have a split second to decide. But I think that most people, including myself, would save a loved one if given time to think about it, even though a cold-hearted mathematician would say it's better for the well-being of the world to save 5 people rather than 1.
What would you do?
I think we know the answer. I'm going to save that person I love. I love them. I have a relationship with them, I have history. I just love them compared to a stranger who, I think we should all love our neighbors, but it's just not strong enough yet. It's just not strong enough.
It's Friday morning. That's a very difficult question. I think it's a natural reaction that first you're gonna try to survive your loves and then the after ones. But I think the natural thing is to help first your beloved.
In a situation like that, it's hypothetical. I would probably save my loved one. Don't know. That's a tough one. It is. What would you do?
Maybe I would save the one I love. It also depends on the particular time of day and also depends on which particular moral theory I'm going to pull out of my back pocket. Utilitarianism, Deontology.
I'm here to hope for a third option. We would buy time saving the 5 people and hope for a third option.
Right. There we have it. And the total score is... The first response is the response we counted. And what's the total body count in this scenario? Today's exercise wasn't just about tallying choices. It was a dive into the complexities of human ethics, Deontological ethics, for those unfamiliar, focuses on the inherent rightness or wrongness of actions themselves, rather than the outcome of those actions, holding individual rights and duties as paramount. The morality of an action is judged based on whether it adheres to a moral rule or duty, not based on the consequences of the action. Therefore, a deontologist might argue that it is morally impermissible to pull the lever because it involves actively choosing to kill one person, even if, by inaction, more people would die. The key factor for a deontologist is the moral principle that one should not directly cause harm to an innocent person, a principle that pulling the lever would indeed violate. Adding another perspective, ethical egoism argues that the moral action is the one that best serves the individual's own self-interest, suggesting that in moral dilemmas, individuals should simply choose the outcome that benefits them the most, regardless of the impact on the majority or adherence to universal moral rules. This means that it will totally depend on the particular person whether or not they will pull the lever, because they will simply do what they think is best for them. Whether participants leaned towards utilitarianism, prioritizing the greater good, stuck firmly to a deontological ethic, valuing the individual rights above others, or adopting an egoistic perspective and thus prioritizing self-interests, each answer sheds light on the intricate tapestry of human decision-making. Remember, while it's easy to make a choice in a hypothetical scenario, real-life ethics are rarely black and white. Thanks for joining us on this philosophical journey, and until next time, keep pondering the big questions, and maybe, just maybe, don't judge New Yorkers too harshly for the trolley problem choice. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more Street Philosophy TV. It's free.